Okay. Refresh over here. Save to playlist. BloomsSMP Season 4.5. Let's open this. I don't need any of this. I can pop out shot. Open up Minecraft. This is still showing things properly. This is currently on speech chat, which I do not have on. And this is currently on Minecraft. That is perfect. Of course you can hear me. I might want to turn that up just a little bit. If it, oh, there we go. That I'd say that's just fine. As much as it's not the best, as I might also be up to here, so who knows. It just depends on how close I get. Okay, Minecraft is open. And let me properly look at my chat, because I can see things in the corner of my eye. Okay. Oh! Oh wow, I already have 2 people in chat. Hello, Epic Failure and Alex. Wait, that looks like a new name. Alex. That definitely looks like a new name. Or a more recent name. Sorry, I'm bad at remembering people's names. So you might have popped in before and I just don't remember it, but yeah, hello. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that weird, annoying sound that you just heard a moment ago is not any of a thing. I want to go over here because I actually do not know anything. So this is the SMP Hide and Seek event screeny because I wasn't able to participate because it was an event on a Wednesday at, what, wasn't it at like 2 or something? 3 o'clock, you know? Just, yeah, doesn't really work. SMP chat. Okay, I'm just, okay, builds. Okay. In-game chat, if I have any suggestions. I'm not opening rules and info because that's where the IP is, so I will literally open up any other channel, but I will not open up this channel, by the way, so don't ask me to. It has the IP in it, I will not open it. Okay. It's the same thing with any of my DMs, like, I'll show you who I have a DM with, other than the ones that well, that's been blocked. However, yeah, I'm not gonna open any of them unless I'm like for instance, here, let me find one that I don't care about if it's shown or not. The majority of these I do. So I'm not going to worry about any of these, but like every once in a while there'll be one that I'm okay with sharing, but normally DMs won't be. Anything on my server I really could not care. The only thing I try not to share is my staff chat, but currently my staff chat doesn't really have that much things in it. So yeah, currently this is what I have for the build challenge, by the way. I know I'm going to need more, and I know that I'm no longer doing bricks, and only bricks. I'm deciding that I'm also going to throw in a bit of andesite, and if I can remember what the other block that goes well with it is, then I'll add some of it in, but if I had to guess, it's probably the polished. Or, sorry, this is granite, not andesite. Yeah. So my option is, because here, let me double check what I'm planning on making, because I have multiple things that I need to farm in order for this to work. And I took a photo of like basic things. So of course I need dirt, but dirt, it's not that hard to get. Do I have any in here? No, I don't. But yeah, dirt, it's dirt. It's not, like I said, it's not actually that hard to get. I'm not that worried about it, okay? Plus, I can always just take the grass that's right underneath it and then just do that. And everything, plus the two tall flowers, don't even need it. And there's only so many garden beds that I'm gonna need, right? I do know, though, that I need quite a decent amount of smooth stone, which is annoying. But it's still a thing I can do. The spruce wood, I'm not really going to have to really try and farm that much. Like, it's spruce wood, and there's not actually that much that I'm going to be planting with it. And everything, so yeah. I do know, though, that I can guarantee you I will need more quartz. So if I'm curious if I can do quartz inside of the area over here. So because I am not doing a run-down type of thing, I'm doing a garden. I'm not going to do an abandoned garden, because that does kind of take a bit more, because if I'm going to do an abandoned garden and have a building in it, I kind of need to add cobwebs. That's like one thing that's like yeah, you kind of have to do that. Obviously it's not 100% required, but I am going to take that because I know I'm going to need it. Can I put, I cannot. Meaning if I turn these all into blocks of quartz. Okay, it'll give me option for every single kind of quartz possible. Means I need blocks of quartz, which is going to be so great. So, okay. Here's wood. Okay. Doesn't look like that I'm going to be able to get that. Okay, so I still have to farm acacia, a bunch of smooth stone. However, I can probably try and find a thing to like replace that if I needed. So I'm pretty sure that means my main thing that I'm going to need to try and do is get the blocks that I need. So let me go over to my... Why can I feel that? Oh, that's just because I chose to open. Survival. I don't know which one it is. I think it's SMP Creative World that I did it on. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just Creative World that I did it on. Yes, it is. I don't know why I didn't do it on SMP Creative World, but yeah. Okay, so this is like a basic idea I have. I am definitely going to change this. I know for sure I'm going to have granite. Do I want to worry about polished granite? Because I can if I wanted to. Okay. So, by the way, as you might have been able to tell, this is a backyard, not a front yard. So if I have enough time, I'm gonna like, if I decipher that I have enough materials and whatnot, I'm gonna make the full house, or at least like the edge of it, meaning I might move that over to the side more or something like that. Probably not. I'm probably gonna keep it as like it's in the corner and then just block it off and everything from being able to get in or see in. So But the acacia I definitely will need, and in here what I'm planning on doing is some sort of thing on the inside, maybe, probably honestly grass and everything, and I would, like, yeah, just because I can't really do many other things. I want to move this closer, but I know I can't. So, and my only other thing that I can think of is something like farmland, which, that doesn't work that well. So, like, for instance, can I place up, okay, I can. My question is, can I maybe on dirt path? No. I am on the same pathway for that, though. Mycelium, definitely not. Podzol, probably not. Grass block, probably. My next question is, what about moss? Okay, moss does. What other things could I place it on? Yeah, if I can't simply place a poppy on it, it's automatically out of the question. So, let's do building blocks. Okay, so I could technically do mud, but that would literally be just doing dirt, technically. Okay, so you know what? I think my question is, does dirt means I have this option this option for dirt, or mud? Because there's no way I'm doing the roots. I do not have access to that. But I do have access to the rooted dirt. Which one of these do I think looks best? And if anyone has an opinion about this as well, go right ahead. Say it, because I need the opinion. Okay, so it does work. I am not sure about over here. Over here seems like it could work. Over here, I mean, there's probably a specific flower that I could do, but it's not my favorite. No. That does not mean I couldn't do it still, and honestly, yeah, that one might not actually go bad with maybe wither roses, which I do have 6 of, and maybe some torch flowers, because, yeah. So I'm probably, knowing me, probably not going to use many pitcher plants or torch flowers, because I do not have things for that, and I kind of have to finish this in 6 days. Okay, I want to say that dirt and mud are out of the equation. So the question is, which one do I like better, or do I want to do both? Rooted dirt, coarse dirt, or both? Okay, you know what? Let me try that again. There we go. I'll keep that up for a bit, because there's no reason I kind of need to wait for that. Because as much as that is a thing I can farm that easily. Because we have a ton of the azaleas that naturally spawn around, so I can easily get that. And we are in a spruce biome, so coarse dirt exists everywhere. I suppose my next option is either I go for the quartz, or... Which, okay, I actually want to do some math about this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 by 4, 22, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I know this does include the last, like that one block in between and everything, but I'm gonna want extra just in case. So that makes 8, 16. Okay, so 4 times 22, that is 88. That's 32. 48. 36. Means 8, 16. 22 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 180, which makes 2. No, that's, yeah, 2. Oh, 2. That means I which 64. 188. Okay, that means I want these stacks or more. That does not seem right. Is it? You know, it might be actually. Okay, my question is, do I want to 4 to 6 actually? Just because I prefer being on the safe side, and well, I already have that amount. These I know I wouldn't need, but my question is, do I still want to use quartz? Because if I use quartz, it's going to be a pain, but it's going to look good. Enough, at least. However, quartz I either have to buy, which is way too much of the currency, which, by the way, I don't know what the heck we're calling this currency, so I'm probably just going to say dollars. You know what, I'll decide on that later. I know I need a decent, like, probably a small bit of that, but I now know I need a decent amount of andesite. Like, probably a couple stacks of andesite, maybe a little bit more, just so that way I can actually make it the way I'm wanting it. So, andesite. Andesite. Smooth stone and acacia. And oh my gosh, I see Princess there in chat. Hello. Ooh. How? Okay, there we go. How are you doing? Okay. Okay, I am looking at that and I'm not seeing any villagers. And last I checked, there's supposed to be villagers. Okay, that's a bit concerning, because I kind of need this farm to go, and I didn't make it. Who took all the iron? Actually, now that I think about it, probably was me. So, I'm not gonna. I should probably mention something to our group. Specifically the person who made the farm. So, okay. Yeah, that is a logical response that I kind of expected. Alright, I'm gonna open up Discord on my phone so I can see what the heck is being messaged. What was I needing iron for? What was that? Who is online? Okay. Hello. Yeah, so, let me just go up here so that way I can show you what I just messaged in the chat that you were the only one who was responded to quickly. Yeah, that does not look like there is villagers in there. There's a zombie in there, but I don't see a villager of any kind. So I do not know who made the farm, and I'd put them in there myself, but I do not trust that I will do that properly. I will probably break the farm even more, which is the only reason I don't go and do that. But yeah, I believe the majority of all of our money is either revolving around things that it's kind of hard to get again, or the iron farm, because that's like my entire balance is my shop or the iron farm, and I had 3.3k until I spent it farther down. So also there's just a random button here. It doesn't have anything under it, just random button. Just, yeah. What time zone are they? Because I don't actually know their time zone, and I don't want to at them if they're like trying to sleep or something. So I don't think I'm gonna need this iron, like that much iron. But if it's not like I'm gonna end up dying. So. See, I love the fact that all of this. Oh, I finally learned that trick. Sorry, I haven't known that trick for too terribly long because I play on Bedrock Edition, and I didn't know about many tricks at all because I didn't watch enough YouTube, and I thought any tricks that I did see was strictly on Java, so I never tried it. But now I know how to do tricks like that. It's very, very nice. So, I do know I need a little bit of spruce, so if I just find some, I'm probably just gonna take a small bit, but I'm not actually needing that much. By the looks of it, I'm having one person say that I should make flower beds with coarse dirt, and one saying rooted dirt, so I'm not going to try and farm those yet. So, and I know I have the iron in here, but the majority of it, if not more, will be needed. Like, if anything, more will be needed. So, that is the only reason I do not use the iron in there. I need a lot of iron for it. Because I'm not using like a water system, I am using hoppers. Because using a water system, yes, does work, but that's going to create more lag. And this server is already very laggy. If we're trying to run that in any way, shape, and form while there's more than 5 people online, it's probably going to lag things. So I prefer not. Hi. Hmm? Ooh. Oh, but the... Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, where is the bell top at? Okay, so either it... Oh. Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, well, this is the first time I can say I'm at 4K. Okay. Oh, that's a totem. That's a totem. I'm putting that there. I don't have a shield on currently, so. Let me see. Oh. Let me put it on a be right back screen so that way you can set a call. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, it's Mike! Oh, hello there. Ooh. Okay. Sign. No signs there. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a sign from here. There we go. Hello there. There we go. Head. Oh wait. Oh wait, with that, I put that on the wrong side. Wait. Oh, I put that on the wrong side. Okay, that is Dino Jack. 150. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. On there. Okay. I have been very good, actually. Oh. Here's this one. Okay. There we go. Question is, where is their username? Jump to message. Friend. Message. Fish are there? Isn't it like 35? Oof. Okay. And okay, there we go. Add members. Okay. Oh, there we go. I see people. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see another person in chat. Hello. How are you? Oh, what was I doing with these? Oh. I'm still gonna sell them because, like, it is very easy to get things from that farm. Like, I can AFK there for 30 minutes and get a lot from it, so, you know. Oh, never mind. Home villagers. This is, like, the only area that I show on stream and everything that my team has not went to. Or not able to, anyway. This is literally the only part. Although I don't care if they know I have it. So. Okay. Yeah, I am. Huh. Wait. No, it's capturing it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Honestly, part of the reason is probably because of the fact that YouTube can be a pain. So honestly, yeah. Oh, can I sell pumpkins over here? There we go. Okay. Yeah. If you would like to... Actually, that reminds me, I'm not in any VC currently with someone I'm playing with. By the way, can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Here, let me... Okay, so when I'm talking, that goes over to there. Can I turn this up at all? Okay, I think that turned it down. That definitely turned it down. Okay. I don't think I can literally have it go any higher. Oh. Is that a bit? I think that might be better. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's... Oh, that is kind of weird. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, I'm still fine with chatting in chat, so... Okay. Oh, I need to get a banner. Make a banner. Dino. Wait, what's the user? Adress house. Honestly, that is very fair. I honestly do not know where they are at. Oh, honestly, that is kind of a perfect place for a house, by the way. Because I don't think anyone was planning on building there. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that someone's finally building there. I'm glad no one's trying to build over here, because over here will be a thing. And honestly, him having a house right there, I honestly love people building. Like, if someone wanted to build, like, right here, go right ahead. Honestly, like, just go right ahead. The more we have this area open, the more this is going to be loaded, the more that's going to be loaded, and the more that's going to be loaded. So... Oh. Go. Okay, bruh. Okay. Okay, this is kind of funny. All right. I need to say something in the Discord for this. Suggest okay. No, you know what? I'm just gonna take a photo of this. You know what? I'm not even gonna set anything with it. I'm just gonna. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry, you can't open shulker boxes? I'm sorry, what? No, 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 this is, I'm doing messages. 1, 2, 3. That is kind of stupid. You kind of should be able to like do that. I'm sorry. That is kind of dumb. That yeah, no. Okay. Oh, for a minute I was like, wait, is that not there? And of course it's raining. How loud can my stream hear that? Oh, my stream can like not hear that at all. Okay, that's fine. Well, having a little bit of sound is not a bad idea. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, is that a Pixels? I have had... Oh my gosh. I've had 2 new people and a princess. Of course, princess has dropped in. And now we have Pixels. Oh my gosh. I think everyone's dropping in today. Ooh. Wait, did someone sleep? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. I am doing wonderful. How about you? Oh, hello there. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I already have a map. One of them. And it's already updated too for me. That's nice. I don't think there's any change. Yeah, but it does not sound like the best moment. Yeah, being sick is never fun, but yeah. No. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Okay, something I'm kind of happy too, by the way, is I don't think anyone else... I mean, there is the style right here. That... There's a style right here that has a little bit of a floating area and everything. Because... Okay, so let me just map out for how things were built here and everything. And whatnot. So, the first thing, and you can check this in the first episode because I believe it was built in the first episode, or at least started to. We came over, there was this small little island right here and everything. We ended up, like, waiting for night to pass in there, and then came over here, right? It did not look like this, by the way. Like, at all. The first thing that was built was this, because we saw the lava pool and the azalea trees, so there was a lava pool back here, but now it is, of course, gone, because it's been used. Also, eventually I'll probably put another portal back there, I don't know. But there was one right there. A little bit of texturing has happened here, but not much. So, this was the first thing to be made. After that was made, I believe the next thing that was kind of made, I mean, yes, there was area here that was a bit more dug out and whatnot, and I think we might have started working on this. But the first thing after that was the storage area, which both of these buildings were built by me. And so they also both have very similar designs. As you can tell, this one has a little bit of a thing where it's kind of like going above the water. Obviously, it's not the best way to see it through the front, but like, wow, you really can't see that. But like, originally this was not there at all. I just did that because of the mine and the stairs. So right here, it's a little bit more floating and whatnot, and just like, making it so that way you can, yeah, it's just a little elevated type of thing, you know? Over there, it's the same thing, except it's a little bit more obvious that it's elevated and everything. See, after those two were built, though, I believe that's when over there started. The build that was on the pathway, that currently exists, that was over here, and what was over there. This one was the last one out of all of them, all the buildings. This was the last one, unless we're including farms to be built. And I'm kind of glad that they went with oak instead of spruce, because we have a lot of spruce in this town. Just saying, like, a lot. So, but I'm very happy that this one's spruce, but it still ties in something to, like, tie in from, like, the original two buildings that were built over to this one and everything, but it still stands out a little bit, you know? But it's not like they used pink, you know? Like, they didn't use cherry wood just to make it pop out and everything. However, that does not mean you can't use cherry wood. Like, for instance, I ended up using cherry wood because I also built the museum that's over here. And whatnot, this does not even use any wood except for cherry wood, which is kind of minimal amount, right? So... having, like, with this, I didn't, like, want to use too much cherry, so it still makes it, like, look different. It still pops out and everything. I do wish I had, like, some sort of transition or something, like, maybe with this bridge or something, but that's a later me problem, if I really wanted that. So, I'm not gonna do that right now. So... And plus these kind of make it blend over, but like even the farm is mostly made of spruce. Like the majority of this area is spruce, and spruce. Although we do live in a spruce area, so that's kind of why. So, but yeah, there's a lot of spruce over here, so it was a thing where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make one random thing that literally uses a very little amount of wood and everything, because I kind of needed a museum, because as you can tell I'm like slowly adding more maps, and I'm sorry. The first, okay, this for, huh? Anyway, so the first one that I did was July 24th, right? That was, I forgot if July had 30 or 31 days. I think it has 31. I'm going to take it as it has 31. That means it was 16 days ago that this was made. Right. This map was made 16 days ago. This is how small our area was. We had the creeper farm because, yeah, it's a pretty simple thing. It's just, yeah. Okay. I didn't know that you were still watching, so. Anyway. As you can see, like, for instance, the lava pool that I said that has existed, it's right here. Of course, it no longer exists, but it was there also. This is how big the farm right here was. There was nothing that was over here, literally at all, by the way. And there was very small amount. There's also the fact that there was the house that was right here, and there was no pathways except for this one right here. Yeah. By the way, let me look at playtime. Because this, okay, I joined on the 14th and everything for this season. And that means in the matter of about 3 weeks, we have done this, by the way. This is the process of about 3 weeks. But yeah, this is what it originally looked like. Next time I did a map, I mean, there wasn't that much change. I mean, there's half's house that's been started here. I mean, there's also pathways, which honestly, that is one thing that I will try and keep up with because I absolutely hate it when there is not pathways, by the way. I can do that in a moment, actually. So, but see, from here to here, this is where I finally had to expand it because of the fact that Ben's house kinda was not on the map. And of course we started clearing some trees over here, so you couldn't see what it originally looked like, but it was covered with trees. So, as well as we were thinking, oh, we might want to expand over here because there's a lot of sand over here and we don't really want to take it from our main island, because this is kind of our main island. So, but there has been this over here, as well as Potsdam has started working on his place. Originally this was not supposed to be on the map, but I accidentally updated it. But it does technically still count for this, so, you know what, anyway, next thing that was started is, oh, sorry, that was not Potsdam's, that was Safdie's. Safdie is one of our old members. They are now banned from the server. If you want to figure out why, you can go back into, yeah, actually, you can go back into the episodes if you really wanted to find that. This finally was started to be cleared for because I realized that I need more room up here just by those maps. And when did I move the sign? Because originally I had made the sign out here, which it's still over here. Still out here, still over here. When did I move it? Oh, it's here where I moved it. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, though, there isn't much of a difference between that one and that one, other than Safdie's house was, like mostly finished, and there was some area up here cleared. However, this next one adds a whole lot of things. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub. So the next thing that was made, of course, is the museum. it was cleared out and whatnot. Of course, there wasn't a roof because I was not able to stream, which I think this is like the only map that was not on stream. Well, no, that's a lie. I think it's something. I think all three of these maps. No, this one was on stream. I don't think these two were on stream though. So no, this one wasn't either because I made the bridge on stream. Never mind. No. No, this one was on stream. These two were not. Sorry, I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out where my mind is. Anyway. So we have over here, we have a bridge, we have a museum and whatnot. We now have Potsdam's house finally starting to be made. We have, when did Coleridge's house exist? Oh, it's existed for a bit. But then we have a tree area because we needed a tree farm apparently. I do not know who it was that was making that, and I'm not going to complain. And this is also when the iron farm was made and when we became rich, basically. Because this is very nice. From there, we went from here. We were moving the portal around and whatnot. We made a like meeting building, as well as Coleridge no longer is part of our team yet again. If you want to figure out why, you can go back to the episode of this because there is dates with this, so you can just figure out between those. Because I only do so many streams a day because I can only do so many. But yeah, this is where it was by the end. No, the end of last month is over here. End of last month is over here. What the heck? Okay, 1Y. Please tell me that this is locked. Yes, it is. Why is... You know what? I am not going to ask questions. I'm assuming it's probably thinking that it's like this or something. Oh, it thinks it's the same, doesn't it? It's because those didn't need up... Or... Wait. You know what? Yet again, I'm not going to ask. It's probably thinking like this one and that one is the same. I don't know. This area is still empty to this point. Over here, Safdie's house no longer is here. We have expanded the farm quite a bit. I'm working on the auto storage. Yeah, by the way, that auto storage is a pain. There's a bridge up to Half Pro School's house, and we finally started clearing out that little island area. And then the last map we made is this, where it's finally been expanded over here because I don't know whose area this is, but I know this is someone's, and I also know that I finally was starting to clear the area over here, so kind of needed to expand it. So that's what I get to do next time I do this, but I was asked to give a tour, so I'm going to give a tour. Over here, which has not been on the map because the last time it was updated, this was not built. So, this is technically the rules and policies. It's not really that terribly, like, much of a thing. I mean, it's one of those things that some of it's obvious, some of it doesn't, like, matter yet. Because, yeah, like, for instance, no one on the banned list should be here, like, on the never, because we have two banned lists, one that can be here as long as it's allowed by the board, and ones that are just literally never allowed. So this one's kind of common sense. This one is just saying it in words as well. This one is a little bit harder to know. Like if there's an issue with the town that doesn't really include a mod or an admin, and honestly I could not think of an example, but I know there probably is some, so I still put it on here. That's where you would go to me. So yeah, honestly, people that need to know griefing rule is gonna grief. So that's one thing that I'm happy about the server, is even if they try and grief, they can revert it. So, shopping district, that does not apply to anything because we don't have one yet. I'm planning on making one, but we don't have it. This is, yet again, I mean, it's half because shopping district isn't made yet, but this is also because the only way you can is because if you want to build something here, you need to live here. So, there's this that I literally mentioned. It's just because I wanted to say something, because we build with a lot of spruce, like a lot of spruce. And then this one is kind of re-saying a little bit of things that everyone kind of gets to know. Although it mentions shopping district and again. Yeah. So this is probably, like, once we actually make the shopping district, this is where people are probably going to go and everything when they get teleported here. As well as I'll probably add a, hey, I need your skull. Because if you want to be part, you have to have a skull on the sign, which I will show in a moment. So this is the museum, and I would use rockets to fly around, but I don't have any currently because I have to go to the creeper farm. So I might as well do it when I'm on my way. But yeah, this is the museum. We do have technically an entrance right here because in case we ever build over here, I wanted to make another way to get in. So it's a bit more hidden as well. But yeah, this is the museum. I've already showed you all these maps. So yeah, and ignore the chests that's like there. There's a lot of just random chests because of when it was built. Also, if you're wondering why there is fire over there, I have literally no clue. So if I had to guess, it was probably when one of the people ended up getting banned from our base. So anyway, here is the bridge. It is supposed to look like it's curved and everything, but it really doesn't, because the outside of it is mostly straight. So eventually I'll try and make that look a little bit better, but until then, I mean, it's not the end of the world. This is a pathway. I do not actually remember who made the pathway. I believe it was BloomsSMP. I could be wrong, though. As well as the creeper farm, and while I'm doing this tour, I'm going to go up there. It's very tall because it's not over an ocean, it is over land. So it has to go very, very, very tall. So, there we go. This is the creeper farm. Eventually we'll add more room. Normally there isn't much gunpowder in here, but apparently someone's been AFKing here in there, and the only way you can get down, by the way, is you have to jump off. Since there is water underneath, we're just not in an ocean. Just makes things way easier. So, but yeah, that is the creeper farm, and it was a pain to build, but it is very proficient as long as people are not online, but that is kind of any farm that you can make with creepers. Over here we have like a little mini area for whatever these are called. I cannot remember what they're called. Just because if we wanted some, we don't want to have to go to the end each time. As well as our farming area is basically right on the other side of the pathway for this. The farming area over here is a bit more formal. We're probably going to make one that isn't as formal, though, knowing like how things are going to go. It's going to be like, I'm tired of expanding this. Let's just do this. And this is the thing that labels it, by the way. So yeah, that is our farm. And eventually we'll have another thing over here. So yeah. Over here is where we're going to have a beacon, but, well, we have the blocks for it. We just don't have the beacon because we have an iron farm, but we do not have a nether star. Yeah, I know, that's so amazing. Over here we just have a ton of bamboo because it's bamboo. And every once in a while you need bamboo. We don't need it automatic, though. So, before I get to inside of there, because inside of there is like its own entity itself, this is the board of who lives here, and everything, what type of like member they are, like whether they're part of the board, whether they're an actual like resident of the place, whether they're banned. It doesn't matter what type of thing, it will be shown on here. So the board members is me, BloomsSMP, and Half Pro is cool. And well, yeah, that's exactly the order. Yeah. We do have 4 members of our team. We have Crazy, we have Now Dino, we have Easy Loot Monkey, and we have Ben. And I'm gonna just show back here, but these two are banned from the entire server, so I'm not ever gonna really worry about them. I'm just not gonna take them off because it is part of, like, the base. But we do have these two, which is on the banned, but can come. No. Ben is not banned. Ben would not be banned. Ben is on. Wait. Oh yeah, no. It's just they have similar. Actually, I think they have the same type of thing. Here, let me check. Because if I open up Safety, yeah, this is Safty's head. So they just have basically the same skin, I believe. So yeah, no, Ben is not banned. So these two are like permanently banned off of the server. So we don't ever have to worry about them ever coming on. But if someone on here is on the server, they're still not going to be coming on. These two are allowed on here as long as the board is okay with it. So yeah, they are going to, like, when we actually make a shopping district, they can come to the shopping district. However, if they are outside of the shopping district for any reason, we kind of have rights to question them. They have been told they are not to be over here, unless they are in the shopping area or what. So, this is our, I mean, technically it's our storage area, but it's more than just our storage area. So, and yes, there is a creeper, like, explosion that was here, so that's why it's not properly filled in, because, yeah, there's this thing called being lazy. So, in here, there is an automatic sugarcane farm. It's not always loaded, so it doesn't get the best drops. Out here is kind of a little dock. I don't know if we're ever going to do anything with the area right here. We originally had our sign that was out, that's now over there, over here, but that went away quickly. In here we have a little bit of a sweet berry area. It's not automatic, it is manual, but you know what, they grow very quickly, so. And yes, eventually the torch spam will go away. I know how annoying that is. I am a builder, I know that. It is very annoying to see that. Okay, this is our long storage area. We have a very large storage area, and guess what? Of course, because we have a large storage area, we never have what we need in it. We have everything else, but we just don't have what we need, you know? That's of course how storage has to go, you know. This over here is probably just gonna be like a pathway room, maybe something here, I don't know. These signs I can eventually get rid of. However, I know I've messed up like that sign and everything out there, so I'm gonna want to double check these. So this is where the maps originally were, by the way. So, up here there's literally nothing except for a crafting table, a small little indent, and a floor. And torch spam, of course. Because, yeah, we have literally no reason for up there. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that does kind of make sense. Yes, we have a furnace room. Yes, we need it. And yes, we need this. We need as many as there are. And yes, I am aware there's no blast furnaces or smokers. We need to make some. But we can change some of them. Like, we can change, like, up to there and over and everything. And then, like, from here to there or something could be, like, blast furnaces. But we do need this entire wall. Trust me. If we are making a big thing, we will need it. And we do have our smithing table in here, as well as only 2 torches in here, which is way better than the torch spam that's been outside. So yeah, we do have another nether portal, which is not properly hooked up. I know, it's just so purposeful, it's not properly hooked up, I know. And yeah, this is Ben's house. I honestly love the way that it is designed. I don't think they've really done much with it yet, but they do have it, so yeah. Yeah. What is happening in the living room? I'm not gonna ask. Actually, I already asked, but anyway. So this is Crazy's house. I am not going to go too terribly deep into this. I am going to show up here and everything on stream a decent amount of times because they have permitted me to take from their storage area. I mean, there is up here. I mean, they don't really have much up here. I will not go down there, as much as it's kind of a funny type of thing and everything. That is not mine to share, and they have asked for it not to be shared, so I will not. This is a little bit of an announcement board. I know it's perfect placement right next to an advertisement for item label. So, like, and someone already put a thing here, which is why, like, Deadly ended up putting a thing here, so I was like, you know what, I'll just expand it. Oh my gosh, you had 2 double chests of obsidian? But what? Yeah, I'm sorry, how rich were you on there? Oh my gosh. Oh, in your spare storage. So not even... Does that mean you had more? Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, you know, that does make sense, actually. Also, by the way, I know that this is absolutely ugly. I just wanted to make it look at least a little bit more natural than just a floating thing. I am not going to probably prepare this. This is probably going to be up to... I believe it's half that lives there. If they want to change it. Because it's not my pathway. So... up here they have this. I don't know where, why, how, or when they got this. What is this? I don't know whose or who that is, so... Oh, gee. You were very rich on there. That definitely took a lot of grinding. um... Anyway, they have a little bit of a storage in here. Every once in a while you'll notice me just like plopping something in it or taking something out of it. And everything because, well, I'm not gonna like take everything from it or anything. But like, I'm gonna take a small bit. One thing I don't touch is something they've told me not to touch 100% like this. Because they're trying to make a raid farm. So, and that's things for a raid farm. I will not touch it. They tell me no, don't touch it. Oh. You know, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Like, a lot more. So, I don't know what's in here. This is a villager trading hall. It looks like half is slowly making more storage. As well as maybe a little bit of a breeding area. I'm not sure. They don't really have that many trades, though. So, and I'm gonna get out because I'm, like, gonna blow up my eardrums. Because my volume is way higher. Oh my gosh. That is big. Oh my gosh. Are they ever gonna do something here? Anyway, over here is the like main meeting room, which I don't think we're ever gonna use. It just exists. Also, over there, that big tower right there, you can't really access it without breaking in. It's just empty space right now. Oh my. You know, that actually sounds like a very, like, nice way to fit a lot of things. You know? Hmm. Oh, and this is their storage, by the way. So. Oh, now I'm thinking, how many farms could you fit in there? Because I feel like that'd be a lot of farms. So, I mean, there's definitely carrots, wheat, potato, pumpkin, melon, those type of things probably could be. Top was a pyramid. I can change. Yeah, please. I do kind of want to know where it is. Also, I'm trying to think if I forgot anything in the middle of this tour. I mean, I know I didn't show the iron farm, but that's just way farther over there. So, talking about that, I need to get rockets. It is level 3. Oh, come on, I don't want to do that. What happened? Oh, that is way better. By the way, I am the only one on the team that has an elytra, I will mention. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me open up chat on my phone. If ever YouTube wants to load anyway, that, you know. And I say wants for a reason. Oh my goodness. Wait. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, that is. Oh. That was. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. You build mountains to do a railing system? Oh, look at that. There's already some things here. Oh, okay. Okay, I have 2 people saying rooted dirt. I'm gonna end my poll. There's a creeper. Oh my goodness. Okay, honestly, a creeper crusher, yes. Honestly, I feel like I would enjoy watching all of those creepers just get crushed, by the way, because creepers can be a big pain. It does not matter at all how long ago, like how far in the game you are. Why is the cooldown so long? TPP lot. TPP lot. Oh, finally. Okay. Will it let me? We will see. Yes! Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Oh, that makes me feel so much better now that I can open shulker boxes. It's not like I'm going to be building anything right at this moment, but... okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I will definitely accept the invite. It will probably be after the stream, though. So... You know, I need andesite, and I also need a ton of smooth stone, so I might as well just mine out the area that I need to mine out for the auto area. Yeah, honestly, I can't blame you. As much as it's always nicer when someone does do things in creative, or when people do it in survival, but like, honestly... What are you thinking about? Of course I'll let you know what I think about. Yeah. Actually, that does make me curious. Have you ever designed anything in creative? Okay, it's 9:30. What time do I have to get up tomorrow again? Doug, Ewar. For 8 months, 8 days, 8 hours a day, same as I'm sorry, 8 months? Oh my gosh. That is a while. Yeah, that would make sense to be very angry when it gets lost. Gravel. I don't have any, dang it. Oof. 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello there. Okay, yeah, honestly, I feel your pain there. Cutting down trees are a big pain. But, like, honestly, the only reason I'm okay with farming as much wood as I farm on this server and everything in the amount of time that I have and everything is because of the mod that helps cut them down, honestly. That... Like, as much as I do still have to cut down trees and whatnot, if the plugin for it did not exist, I would have just made an AFK tree farm at this point. I would have just taken the gunpowder from the gunpowder farm and just, yeah, just made an AFK tree farm. Probably up at the gunpowder farm too. Like, cutting down trees is a pain. Honestly. Oof. Ew, yeah, that... yeah, no, trying to, cutting down that many trees, ooh, no. That sounds, just thinking about that, Yeah, honestly, that makes perfect sense. That would drive you nuts. Is there not any andesite around here? Really? No andesite? Or is something? There has to be some around. Oh. Also, I need a... I got a lot of bee farms now, man. Like... Oh my gosh. Ooh! I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. That's actually, like, that's using multiple different kinds of wood. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I... Jackson, isn't it like 5? How many? ticks is in a second. It might be 10 or 20 actually. Also got to have that there. Tree farm with those saplings around. Wait, why don't I just actually say it? So, yeah, that mostly depends on the question. Yeah. Channel sometimes gets a few people watching. Okay. So there's 50 in chat and no one talking. Yeah. There 50 in chat. But 2 rated, yeah. Yeah. Talking. I think it was only. It was only take, no, give. Oh, I don't need this in here. By the way, don't take the iron from in here, or the redstone things, as that's dedicated to over here, unless you like really need it. They said they were offended. Okay. Oh, there should be flowers. Here, let me. Let's see here. Chat if they have no explanation. So one of the I overall I do say I do agree with that. I would personally like see if they have, because as much as an explanation is a good idea, and everything, it depends on what explanation you're going for of whether of why they were offended, or if they were like why they were rating in the way that they rated. So if you're trying to get both, which honestly I don't see a bad reason for, honestly that's rated me and only two come. Yeah, honestly, that one I definitely would say try and figure out a thing. Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted for a minute. I do have to. But yeah, honestly, if I had to guess, they probably bought people who are gonna watch. So I would personally probably like try and figure that out, and if they don't have at least a logical explanation or at least admit it. So yeah, that one you're definitely gonna want an explanation for. There's no question about that anymore. Yeah, I can agree with that. If you don't, if they don't have any proper explanation for that, and well, if they don't know what it means, it's when you explain it to them. Um, Honestly, I didn't actually know what it was called, but I knew what it was because, well, I've seen people do it. So, yeah, honestly, that is one of those things that you probably do want to at least take it up to them. So, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go over to the pumpkin and melon area. Everything. Okay. Sasha AFK. I'm not gonna be on mic, but I will be still in chat, so I'm still gonna respond. So, let me just pull up my stream so I can still respond. There you go. Okay. So, I am back. Here we go. As far as I'm aware, the only leather that we might even potentially have should be in the storage area. If there isn't any in the storage area, I don't think we have any left. I can go buy some though. I do have 4K. Or sorry, 4.7K. So, I can go buy some. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, Dino Jack had to leave. If I had to guess by now, they are probably gone. So. Oh, yeah, they left back here. There we go. There we go. Also, thank you, Sunny, for dropping a like. I do not know if you're still here, but I'm still going to say thank you anyway. Okay. There's a book. Okay. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab as many books as I can, as well as... Ooh. Wait, ooh. What am I hearing? Oh, that might have been a fox. Those are books, I'm gonna take them. You know, one of these days, they're just gonna, like, look at my stream and realize that, oh, I'm just, like, slowly taking from their area. And everything I am no longer taking from in here. Ever. So if they tell me an area is off limits, I will respect it and not touch it. So. Yeah, if they say do not touch it, I'm not gonna touch it. Although they can't really tell me to not touch the villager area because they're technically not their villagers. They're technically the town's villagers. However, it is on their property, so they can tell specific people not to. But you can't tell the board not to go on their own town area. Now, there's exceptions to that, though. Like, obviously, if they're bugging you, there's obviously an issue with that. So, at the same time, it's like a, well, yeah, but also, I'm grabbing all these sticks, not for my actual villager area, but because I... And let me guess that's... oh, no, it's not. I should own this. Me when Garthy. Me when blooms. Okay. Half of this I can't tell who's talking, half of this I can. This is... this looks... Okay, I'm just gonna like check if... no, Potsdam wouldn't have any. It is pointless to check Potsdams. Plus, I'm literally looking for carrots and potatoes. Where's the chest filled with all of our potatoes and carrots? Honestly, I don't care where it is, I'm going to take it because I can, and honestly, no one is using it. The only reason we have any carrots and potatoes, I'm not going to take from there. And that's because that's not even what I was looking for. But we have like a thing that's just filled with it. Like a ton of it. Sheep. Sheep. Sheep alert. Sheep alert. I repeat, there is a sheep alert aboard. No, no, no. Sheepy, 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 sheepy. Sheepy, sheepy. I am right here. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Oh, I cannot tell you how happy I am to say that we have a sheep. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Please don't tell me that all my rockets are in here. I mean, actually, that would be kind of nice, but like... Okay, it's not. Okay. Stone... There's a very small bit of granite. Is there any more granite? I know there's spruce in here, but there's not much that I really can care about. Yes. It's being talked about again. Okay. So I do have a decent amount of stone. It's not the biggest amount, but it's an amount. I do need some andesite though. And I have probably till like 11 o'clock if I wanted to, until I kind of have to make the map and then go. Because I will be making a map at the end of this. So, and honestly, it's also been a while since I've been in this mine, by the way. Like, it's been quite a while. Should I... been carrying a chicken? Nah. I am very glad I never need to use this mine, like, ever. Because the only reason I have it in the first place is because of the fact that this is, well, the original mine. I'm not going to get rid of it, it's the is something that Blooms would do. Let's be honest here. They wouldn't let him go through with that, but... Okay, I have no clue who is in here, how many is in here. No clue. I'm going to check if Pixels is doing things, because if Pixels is doing things, I'm going to... Okay, good. Okay, good. That makes me feel better that he's not going to try and do things while he's sick. Now, that doesn't mean he can't. Like, if he's feeling good enough, or he really wants to or something, he can. But normally, it's better to just leave that be. You know, just... Why does he have both accounts on? I'm literally just... Ew, actually gave me copper. I wanted it to give me the ingot. I just didn't realize I was mining with my fortune pickaxe instead of my silk touch. You know... Sure. Okay, what I really want someone to do is someone who's like not been at my channel before to just randomly pop in chat and see my stream and be like, what? You're telling something like that now. Ooh. Oh. It wouldn't let me do a very long ooh. Oh, come on. Why not? I know that this is a head hitter. I know it's annoying. I know it's a pain. I know, okay. I'm probably never gonna fix it. I don't use this mine enough, and I really don't care. But I still wanted to say it. Only 1/5 of the server needs to sleep. Blooms just isn't responding. Honestly, they could probably, like, do that with me. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. And everything. Unless they actually keep it. If they keep it, then I'm going to, like, probably see what the heck they want as, like, someone who's a mod to do. And if it's something I can do, then I'll do it. If it's something I can't do, then I'm not gonna do it. That's as simple as that gets. Simplest. So this goes inside of here. This means the bamboo There we go. See, I'm only making the wood, by the way, because I need things to smelt. Otherwise, I do not care. Okay. I do need to smelt this. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
God damn, Cassius!
Okay, there we go. So, as you know what I just did, and I'm annoyed that I didn't realize I had unmuted or not. I wasn't speaking, I just didn't end up unmuting, and I knew about it. But I was kind of in the middle of trying to get the coordinates for an ocean monument. So we do have an ocean monument nearby, like I did say. I'll probably make it into a farm, because it does make a good XP farm. And I do know a good one that will make it so that way we have easy access to Prismarine. Now, the difference with this is, see, it's literally right there. I mean, I could probably eventually, if this season stays long enough, our area might expand over here. Like, okay, I need to slow down on the amount of rockets I use. There's something other than. So I only need the actual logs, and I'll take that. So I'm going to not worry about the auto mining, because that uses a whole bunch more stuff from it, because, well, it uses it's mining the leaves as well. So why do I need birch? Why am I getting birch? Is there any reason I actually need birch? I mean, having birch is not a bad idea, but why do I need it? Why am I getting it? There's no reason for me to have this. I'm just going to continue expanding my... If only we went closer over here, we would have had an entire plains biome. Oh, and there's a lava pool, of course. And let me guess, there's a village somewhere over here. Of course. See, my issue is it's surrounded by more spruce. So, I knew that we had an area, but it's surrounded by more spruce. It's kind of pointless. Okay, is there anything worthwhile here? No, it has already been looted. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't have been. It obviously would have been. It's been there for a bit. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. This is not something I need for this build in particular. I mean, I might want it for this build, but I don't need it for this build. But these are a pain, and I don't think you can actually get these and everything unless you literally find a biome. And by the looks of this, this is a big cherry biome. I'm gonna get like as much of this as I possibly can right now, by the way, because I am pretty sure I'm going to need this. And everything, so... Okay, looks like this is not as rare as I thought it was. As much as you can't grow it, there's a ton of it, so once you find a biome... I mean, yeah, once you find a biome, you kind of have as much as you'd ever need, unless you're making a very huge build. However, I will use these in, like, the garden build and whatnot. I can easily use it. Because this may look like a lot, but you can fit 4 of these in a block. So I can assure you it's actually not that much. Because that... yeah, this cherry biome doesn't seem to be too big. I mean, it definitely seems to have an okay amount of things, and I don't have to worry about the actual trees, luckily. But yeah, like I said, this looks like a lot, and I can promise you it is not. And I will probably come back over here to collect a decent amount of flowers, because I will need them. So yeah, that is one thing that is annoying and amazing about this build. You have to get everything that you make in survival. So if you have a build that is like made out of quartz, it's like a what in the world? Because that's not something you can farm. That's not even questionable whether you farm it or not. You literally have to go into the nether and get a ton of it. And unless you are a person that is very active on the server, you don't have that much time to do that. That's one reason that I'm kind of glad that I have quartz in my build. And also wish that quartz was easier to get. Because I'm sorry, quartz in the nether, as much as it makes sense, what if you're trying to build with quartz? Like, you cannot build a lot of things if you're trying to, like, build it with quartz. I'm sorry, you really can't. I'm not gonna get all of these, and I know it, but... see, one thing I like about these is this is pink petals. However, they are technically a flower. They literally are standing on the ground and everything. Like, it's not like they're just petals that fell down. So from the top view, it definitely looks like that, but that is one thing I like about the pink petals. You can technically argue the fact that it's a thing, okay. One, 471. 4. See, the difference is I'm on an elytra. It is not that hard to get from place to place. That is a big, big lava pool. See, what I need is a savanna. Not continuously getting what I'm getting. That is a jungle. As much as that jungle wood is something that I need, I do not care for it right now. Is not what I need. And of course there's another lava pool, which is going to catch the entire jungle over here on fire, if fire spreads was on. There's a mini May. This is not mini. I was about to say a mini mesa next to the jungle, but this is not mini. Come on, let me land on the tree. Thank you. So we have one monument. 2 is chair biome. And then 3 jungle and mesa, which would be 1160, 117, negative 516. No, 5614. I'm literally the only one online. And it's not like I'm even inactive either. I'm actually being active right now. That is very easy to find, by the way. That's a coral reef that I will want to mark. Because coral reefs and deserts are needed. Unless, what I'm not going to say is, it is a specific thing that's going to spawn. Okay, so 4 coral desert, which is 1452, and 1 negative 6395. Negative 6395. See, I'm not worried about what else is around this until I find a savanna. Once I find a savanna, I'm just going... Because I did bring iron with me for a reason. That way, in case I do, I can actually, have access. But I don't want to craft them if I'm not going to use them, you know? So... Why can I not find a savanna? I just want a savanna. Why is it so hard to find a savanna? I have found 2 jungles at this point, and multiple thousands block long of a spruce biome and everything. I found a desert, I found a mesa, but oh my god. Please don't... Okay, good. That's bigger. Please don't tell me I found one, but it's just itty bitty bitty. Wow. Okay. Okay, there we go. It is turning daytime. I do not need a hut. Literally no reason. I need a hut. Okay. Coordinates of this. Five is 1, 6, 5, 8, 7, 8, 8096. 8096. Oh. We can basically get rid of that now. Place that down, do /open. Come here, creeper. See, that is why I don't like them. Because they're level 20. Alright, girl. Nope, that's not a savanna. Or an acacia tree. See, I know I'm gonna need a decent amount of acacia, but I don't need like a lot. So... See, this is an area I can guarantee if I didn't have an elytra, I probably would not have found without at least an elytra or someone else finding it. And everything. Now, by the way, the only reason I'm the one with the elytra currently is because we have one, and I am the most active person on our team. Or, sorry, I'm the most active board member on our team. Because until we have enough for the entirety of the board to have an elytra, no one else is going to. That does not mean they cannot get it themselves and then have an elytra. But if the board does not have an elytra and we get it through the team, it's going to go to the board first. So. So yeah, currently we haven't really had to do anything really with our group. However, the town that I currently have this season, maybe even next season or next season, may not be that terribly popular. Because the main people that are living here is my community. And I'm only at 382 subs. That's the difference. Because I am only at 382 subs, I'm not going to have that much of an audience that will join. I've gotten 8, I believe. That's literally one more than my highest amount of people in a raid. Like, I'm not going to get that many people who want to join an SMP I'm playing. And everything, let alone join the same town that I made, you know? Because that also goes up to the thing of people joining don't necessarily want to join me, they want to join the server. Maybe they want to join a different group. Maybe they want to make their own, you know? So, what I'm going to do is, as time goes on, I'm going to make more. If someone, and everything. I am not going with anyone else. I'm going to make my own. That does not mean someone else cannot come with me. But, at the same time, there's also still going to be issues if you wanted to come with me. And that was my phone powering off because it doesn't want to charge fast enough. That's so great. It is charging, right? Oh. No, it's not. That's why. I really, really, really wish I had just brought in a bed with me. Because if I didn't bring, since I didn't bring a bed, I don't have a way to sleep. So I have to bunker up or just leave. And everything whenever it becomes night. And I don't really want to wait 20 minutes. So I think I'm just going to get as much wood as I can before it turns night. and then I'm just gonna do /home base. Or I can explore a little bit more, but I don't think I need anything else that requires me to explore, because the only real biome that I have yet to explore that I kind of need to find eventually is a mangrove swamp, which I have found one before and everything, and I know we have the cords for. So honestly, this auto tree farm is probably one of my favorite. Or this auto tree mining, not auto tree farm, auto tree mining is my favorite mod probably, or plugin on this entire server, by the way. Because if it didn't exist, oh my god. Although, one thing I don't like about mod packs is the fact that the farther away from spawn you go, the harder it is to defeat any mobs. So you can't go that terribly far from spawn, which makes sense to a point, you know? It's one of those things that's like well, as much as it's understandable, what is the point? Because what you're doing is making it harder for someone who wants to just find a biome that isn't near spawn, you know? Like, it already has things up to level 20 just because I wanted to find a savanna. That was me going from spawn, because the only thing from our base to spawn, if you go in the direction of spawn, the entire thing is spruce. You know? It's like, if I just wanted to go into a savanna, I would have had a lot of issues. There we go. Okay, what I'm doing after this is I am going to make the maps. Okay. I don't know which things of this. Okay, this. Okay. If I can, it's best to fit this in here. And I can fit it in here. Okay, that's good. So it's this one, and then of course there's technically these, but so /open, and then of course this is this, but okay. What I now need to do is I need 9 pieces of glass. Right. And when I mean glass panes, not actual glass. Meaning, it's not in here, okay, it's not in here. Okay, so 1, I already have this. Bro. Okay. See, my main annoyance with this is... Oh, do I even have one for this? I don't. Do I? I need to go around it and check. I don't. I'm not waiting on that. I will forget that. Workshop. Okay. Okay, where is his banner? Or hers, I do not know. If they don't have it placed, I'm just gonna place it down for now, because, yeah. I don't care where it is. As long as it's in a place. Oh, it's right there. Duh. This is where a lot of the labeling comes in, because there's a lot of labels in this part of the map. I mean, it is kind of the main area of everything. Like, it's kind of the middle right now. So it's gonna make sense. That's gonna have a lot. Eventually, what I'll probably do is once I get to, like, next time I have to actually expand the map again, and there's buildings on the majority of the maps, is probably when I'm gonna say, you know what, I cannot continuously name everything, and that's when I'll probably be like, okay, you know what, I don't need to name things other than on like the main map, because by that point, let's be honest here, we're probably gonna need some sort of way so that you know your way around. Ooh. And everything, because otherwise there's gonna be literally no way to tell where the heck are you unless you're familiar with the area, which not everyone that's gonna be here is. So okay, is there anything I'm missing to label? I mean, I know I have to label that, I know I have to label the museum. That doesn't need labeled, that doesn't need labeled. That does not need labeled. This does not need labeled. This doesn't have any buildings. This doesn't have any buildings. This doesn't have any buildings. This doesn't have a full building on it, and the other one that does have a building is this one. Okay, I'll just have to look in the materials that I have and everything. This one is actually back here. I'm sure you probably didn't know that unless you have watched me do things with the maps before. If you have, then of course you probably would, because you've seen me do it, you've seen me go there before. But otherwise you would not really know. Kinda hard to tell. Okay, this is morning. Everything then. Okay. August 10th, 2023. Everything night. Let me double check. That is what I'm saying is for night. See, a lot of things are gonna be noon or mid-afternoon. But some things will be mid-morning and everything, or early morning. So this to this. By the looks of it, it doesn't look that different. I mean, there is definitely some differences. But this is August 3rd to August 10th, and I have been gone for a decent amount of it. Not quite like all of it or anything, but I haven't been on the SMP. And part of it is also I haven't even been, like, home. So I haven't really been able to for part of it. If you look at this, though, there's still changes. Like, for instance, there's now been a melon farm. And pumpkin farm. There's been another house. Things look like they're getting more messy over here. The farm was expanded. The farm was planted and everything originally, and now it's not. It is more of what it is. See, yeah, my issue is I know that there hasn't been that much of a change. So as time goes on, I'm probably gonna not need to do as many maps. Because, like, from this to this, tell me, how many things can you really tell are a difference? Like, I can tell one area. Like, I mean, yes, there was a little bit of different colors, but that's the same thing. It just was at a different stage. This, I mean, yes, this one now shows more area, but there's not anything labeled on it at all. You know, I mean, this one to this one, you can tell there's work with the museum that was done. I mean, other than that, though, you can't really tell anything but expanding the map. These two together, I mean, I'm not seeing that much of a thing other than a single building. What building even is that? Oh yeah, the villager area entrance. Which technically the villager area existed on the other map. I just didn't. Yeah. I mean, on here there's Safdie's house, which no longer exists, so I mean. Yeah, there's that. We look at these two together. I mean, we could tell that there's a little bit more pathway that was made. Is definitely a defect that the meeting area has been made, but not much. Over here, there is an entire museum that was mostly made, so you can kind of tell that, as well as Potsdam finally made a house and everything, as well as the iron farm and the tree area was made. So this one you can definitely tell things happened. This one, well, there was no trees cleared, there was no bridge, so those were both made, as well as Safdie made a house. Yeah, I think that's it. Over here, the main reason why you can't really tell much over here is because, I mean, yes, you can tell that the lava pool's no longer there, but the main reason you can't tell this one is because you couldn't see below originally. But there was a whole ton of clears that were, trees that were cleared and everything. Over here, I mean, you can tell that a house was made. Which, however, on this map, these ones, it makes more sense, because this is a 2x2 area. This is bigger than that. Look at the sizes of this. It has gotten way bigger. It's like this it went from a 2x2 to now a 3x3. Then the next thing it's going to be is a 4x3 or 3x4. Maybe even a 4x4 depending on how it's expanded. Or a 5x3. Yeah, there's multiple ways it could expand. So, I'm personally hoping that when I expand this, I'm not... I'm sorry. Yeah, the next time I have to expand the size of this map is going to be the time that I stop labeling everything. Because, I'm sorry, as much as I want to be able to label everything, eventually I kind of have to stop. That does not mean each building will not have its own label, because I will still want to have a map with all the labels, but I want to update it as time goes on. So unless I want to do a duplicate of that and everything, which I might just duplicate them and everything and then just make those logged and do it that way. But, okay. I do not know how many people are here, but I know that there's at least an amount, and an amount is enough for me to raid. Okay. Now, because I do know that I don't have a lot of people, I do not want to do a large person. The only time I really do, like, consider raiding someone that's larger, or like, you know, a larger YouTuber and everything when I have a small amount of people, is if I know them well enough. Like, I know if I went and raided Pixels and everything, even if I only had one person, like, even if I only had one person other than me, he's probably still gonna accept the raid from me, because I raid him so much. It's no longer a thing of I'm trying to get people to join me, because at this point I have raided him so much to the point that it is, as much as he has a large community, the people that are there continuously have already subscribed or already seen my channel. Whether they want to subscribe or not, that's them. So it's not, it's one of those things that's a bit more obvious I'm not trying to. Where if I just rated, like, anyone just out of the blue that I didn't know well enough, like, if I only come with one or two other people other than me, they might be a little bit more of a eh. That does not mean I'm not gonna raid them, that just means I probably want to do it more. So. Okay. So, let me just do that. It is about time for me to get off. It is getting later. So, like I said, I probably should server time. SMP chat. Okay. So if I go to Google and everything, and then see, anyway, like I was on earlier and everything, like I can probably raid Spears' Faded as many times as I want. He will probably be fine whether it's a solo raid or I have 20 people with me, because I continuously do it. Like, I have done multiple raids. As much as Pixels I have raided the most, that does not mean he's the only one I raid. Like, if I went and raided Breadwinner, I can raid Breadwinner probably as a solo raid and he will still probably respect it. Electric Knight, I am one of his mods and everything. It's one of those things that if I asked, and everything, or someone asked for it, they probably would let me just put my link in there. And yeah. A Nightbot, though, like I'm pretty sure I rated them maybe once or twice because they are such a big, well, they have a lot of subscribers. So my group will not help them out as much. That does not mean I won't rate them, but they are a little too big for my group to be able to properly help them. Swirly Brains, on the other hand, is less subscribers than me. That means I can instantly say yes, let's go. Wolfheart, they are at 8.94k subs, and they do Among Us. That is not going to help from my community much, because my community does not do Among Us often. If they were doing a Minecraft stream, it might help them. But Among Us is not going to really help them. Also, in this case, I'm going to do Swirly Brains because I know I have recently rated Breadwinner. Electric Knight I am a mod for, and I can probably raid him anytime I want. Nightbot is the highest in subs out of all of the people that I consider rating, and I do not even kind of consider rating Preston or Unspeakable. I don't even know why I'm still subbed to them. I never watch them anymore. I just haven't went through my subs list. So there is Wolfheart, though, that I could raid, but they're doing Among Us, where Swirly Brains, as much as they're doing Fortnite, which yet again isn't really one that my community is focused on, they are only at 343 subs. So what I do can really matter if I'm rating them, you know? So before I do that, hello there. And yes, I am showing this because currently this was done on stream. So the only thing that wasn't done on stream is this, which now you're here, so I'm okay with showing it in this case of a scenario. By the way, we do have another person on our team, and I am putting coordinates in our group, in our thing. Motion to currently 120172 negative 1835. Cherry biome 147110 negative 4424. And Mesa is 1160.117.5614. Coral Reef Desert. One, 4, 5, 2, 8, 1, -6. Wait, yeah, -6, 3, 9, 5, and then 7. Okay, Savannah is 1, 6, 5, 8, 7, 8. I have a -8, 0, 9, 6. Everything. Copy. I don't want them in this chat. I want them in this one. Not that the people in here aren't gonna know about it because I'm on a stream. Oh my gosh. I see a bluff. And I'd say yes, but okay, so okay, I need I know who it is that I am rating. Let me double check that they are still doing things. And of course popping on their stream. I don't know why it keeps bringing me to Breadwinners, one of Breadwinners things. Okay. Breadwinner is, I could do Breadwinner, but I've recently done Breadwinner. I would do Electric Knight, but I can raid them anytime, and I have done a decent amount of raiding. They are kind of too high for the amount of people I have in chat right now. Ooh, Pixels just went live. Ooh, Pixels is live. Okay, so it is between Pixels and Swirly Brains, and as much as I want to, as much as I want and can raid Swirly Brains, they are doing a game that isn't quite my community, as well as I have raided them a decent amount of times, and as much as Pixels is the one I have raided the most, he is also sick. So let me just put the random raid into Pixels, and yeah. Bye.